and we can keep them kind of holding in the steamer. You want them to be still warm, and you're better off doing it kind of in stages. So you want to, if you're going to do a bunch for your friends or whatever, you want to split it up into groups because you don't want to do too much. You can't control the temperature. So I got a half a cup of sugar, cup and a half of the Mochi-2, and then a cup and a half of water. And then I just give it a lead whisk. Yep. And just trying.
Easy to American for me. I don't know.
You know,
Unless you make your pastrami and bagels in the future.
Yeah, pastrami.
What is? Yeah.
A little bit harder.
That's true.
Wait,
he has to do a couple of backflips now.
Yeah, for the pastrami.
It's okay if you have a couple little lumps. It's not that big a deal, but you want it pretty smooth. And then I have a lined metal container that I sprayed down with a little bit of nonstick, and we're gonna go ahead and cover it. Found that the hard tops work better if you have a large steamer. Obviously, you can use. Yeah, you can
cover it, then you steam it.
Yeah, it keeps.
Ancient Chinese or Japanese secret there, my friend.
Say it.
Ancient Japanese secret, my friend.
I think I tried this about 8 different ways, and found out that this was the best. I tried it with plastic, foil, no cover at all. Then when you have no cover, it ends up getting too much water.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is all about trial and error. So.
And the moisture doesn't drip off the lid when it's closed, or does it really matter?
I'm sorry?
Does the moisture underneath?
Inside?
Yeah.
No, it gathers on top, and so you gotta be careful when you remove it from the steamer. But if you had a smaller rice steamer too, it probably would work, where you're not really adding any extra water to it, it's just heating it, and it would be the same thing. And that would actually be good because most of those containers are non-stick, so it would just probably pop right out. You might still want to spray it, but just in case.
I think spraying is really smart.
Good idea.
But the key is to try and get it as evenly spread out as you can, so you have a nice even cook.
So how thick is that? It's like a quarter of an inch?
Yeah, because we got about a quarter, two-thirds of an inch, something like that. And it's going to poof up a little bit, and then we want to roll it out to the proper thickness. If you go too thin when you're trying to wrap them, it'll break. And if you're too thick, then obviously you have too much dough, and it's.
But when you cook it like that, you're keeping it really you're really small batching this.
For you guys, I did separate it. We do about 3 to 4 times batch of this when we're doing it.
Okay, so how thick can you go?
You don't want to go too thick.
Right.
You want to, if you're going to use a bigger container, you're probably going to want to keep it at a maximum of 1 inch, because I mean, obviously the longer you go with the outsides will end up cooking possibly before the inside, and that's also why you want to keep it an even thickness, because you don't want to have dry outsides. I mean, you can always get rid of the edges, but
that's kind of
yeah,
waste.
I mean, there's always going to be waste with this. That's the one thing I found out, because you're taking and wrapping a filling, and then you have to tie it off, and you've got a little extra. And it's like a lot of things, when you have that excess, you can't really reuse it. I've tried re-steaming it, and you can get a little bit of extra life out of it when you reheat, but it's tricky. But for the most beautiful prime pieces, that's the first.
No drywall work with it.
Yeah, you can stack something. You can stack it with something. Just because I'm gonna put this one in, and we'll get another.